Alright guys, it's here. It's TheRookYGO hitting you guys with the finals of Edison War League. We've been covering this thing since September, and wow, it's already February that I'm finishing up the finals. So we got two teams, Italian Shuffle versus Ladder Beast. Basically, they got a couple number of matches, one team versus the other. So yeah, enjoy this long compilation of final replays for Edison War League. And before I get to the coverage, I just want to announce that RRC5 is currently underway in the redo format Discord. I did announce in that Discord that I am giving away a ghost rare Gores for first place, and I'm going to continue giving away prize support for the next RRCs just to help promote redo format. And another thing, I will be at RRC Toledo, or not RRC, is it RRC Toledo? Retro Reborn Toledo. I'll be there. Flights confirmed, hotels booked, entries confirmed. So I'm gonna make it. This is my first unsanctioned event that I'm actually traveling to. I normally don't travel to these, but you know, why not? I might as well. It's the first redo event of the year, in-person redo event. So yeah, let's get to it. So we have Andrea versus Seba Perino. Looks like we have a Blackwing mirror match. Let's get on with it. Seba's gonna start first with double whirlwind with the Bora. We're gonna search a Blizzard and a Gale. We're gonna special Gale, make Armor Master defense and pass. We don't have any back rows though, which kind of sucks for Blackwings. But now we draw a trap here. We're gonna summon the. To make up for the lack of traps, you have the double whirlwind, right? But we have the Blizzard, Bora. It looks like we play double Vayu as well. We're gonna bounce the Brio, and we're gonna swing for 25. We're gonna Legacy. We're gonna keep swinging though. We're gonna deep prison the Armor Master. We're gonna set a bottomless and pass. We're gonna bottomless the Shora. We're gonna activate Whirlwind again, Bora for a Blizzard and another Blizzard. I'm gonna swing directly for 1700 here. We're gonna set another trap, I believe. What is that? A deep prison. We're gonna summon Sirocco. We're gonna use it to pump. We're gonna deep prison this, I'm assuming, and we're gonna set a bottomless pass. Looks like Seba's in the driving seat just because that double whirlwind is just cooking right now, just cooking. Add the Colute in a Bora. We're gonna special summon Bora. We're gonna balance the Bora. We're just gonna swing for 2k. We do have Brain Con. We're gonna set the Brain Con in the Bora. We're gonna Jar of Greed for the Shura. We're gonna Heavy Storm, and that's game. Yeah, because you can just special. No, we got rid of Bora, right? Yeah, you can just go for game after that. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna start first. Set a back row. We're gonna Allure Darkness. We're gonna banish the Vayu. We're gonna summon Shura. What is this? Heavy, Bluff Heavy, Pro Heavy. Hell yeah. We're gonna set 2 with the Starlight. Wait, hold on. I forgot. What is this card? Timeout. What is this card? The Selection. Pay 1,000 life points. Negate the summon a monster that has the same type as a monster on the field. Oh, wow. So that's specifically for like the mirror match, really. That's very good, actually. Negate the summon a monster that has the same type as field. Oh, no, that's very good. Might have to think about that. We're gonna Allure Darkness, activate Whirlwind, summon Sirocco. We're using the effect of Whirlwind to search the Bora. What is set? A Deep Prison. We're gonna special summon Gale. We're gonna have the Stardust. We're gonna attack over the Stardust. We're gonna kill the Stardust there. We're gonna special summon the Bora. We're gonna make our own Stardust. Set 2 and pass. We're gonna summon a Shura. We're gonna Selection. Wow, that's the first time I actually seen that card being played. Like, that's the first time like I just see it flipped. And that card's been out for like years, like over 10 years or so. Like, damn. We're gonna swing directly with Stardust. Did we not deep prison that? Oh no, he didn't have it. He already used the deep prison. It was a Book of Moon. But we're gonna Dust Tornado. We're gonna chain Book. We're gonna Colute over the Stardust. We're gonna drop that to pop the Whirlwind. and we're gonna pop our own dad because we. Was there a reason we? Oh no, we didn't pop our own dad. We popped Sirocco. I mean Bora. We popped Bora. Now we dropped our own dad, and that's probably just game. Well, not really game, but yeah, no, that's game. Yeah, that's game. That's 23, 28. Yeah, that was insane. The value effect. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, we popped the Bora off our own dad because we didn't want to lose to a Sirocco, pretty much. Yeah. It's pretty good there. We're gonna set 2 and pass. We're gonna dust shoot. I looked away for 1 second. I don't even know what we dust shooted. We're gonna dust run in the dust. We're gonna set Icarus. Bora's gonna swing for 17. We're gonna lower darkness. Banish value. Summon Sirocco. Special summon Bora. Pump. We're gonna chain Ick attack, hitting the set Ick attack. We're gonna summon Sirocco of our own, swing over, and we're gonna set a back row pass. We're gonna summon another Sirocco, king of the mirror match, Sirocco. We're gonna book a moon that Sirocco. We draw the mirror force. We're gonna attack over the Sirocco, attack with the value for 8. We set mirror force. We're gonna summon Shura. We're gonna attack over the value. We're gonna mirror force the Shura. We're gonna summon our own Shura. This is game, and that's it. And we're going off to the next match. All right, we have Yondame 95 in Top Deck Team. Dan of Top Deck Team. I believe Yondame's on the Italian Shuffle. I think. This guy's on Italian Shuffle, I think, and this guy's on Ladder Beast, I believe. So it looks like we got Value Turbo versus Blackwing, typical bird matchups. We're gonna set the hamster and pass. We're gonna summon Value swinging into the hamster. We're gonna lose 1,000, and we're gonna set our Raikou. We're gonna set the dust shoot and pass. We're gonna flip dust shoot. What if we just held? Well, no, we would just lose the Kais there. So yeah, it was good that we dust shooted. But yeah, we're gonna charge for another Raikou. We're gonna swing over the value. Yeah, I was thinking you could just wait till they flip that Raikou to flip the dust shoot, because they can just flip Raikou, pop the dust shoot, but nah, you lose to Kais. But I think they would do that before a Kais summon, right? Who knows? We're gonna go double whirlwind, summon Kalute, searching Gale, searching Blizzard, special summon Gale, half the hamster. We're gonna synchro for Armed Wing. Now we're gonna drop this daddy. We're gonna pop the set Raikou, pop the other set Raikou, pop the set back row. Wow, insane. Insane. How do you come back from that? You don't have anything engraved, really. Wow, that's crazy. We're gonna set. We're gonna summon Armed Blizzard, and that's it. Yeah. You didn't really have anything there. Are they both Italian? That's crazy. We're gonna set the Raikou, set a back row pass. We're gonna summon the Bora. We're gonna bounce the Bora. We're gonna summon Card Trooper, Troop Dupe Scoop. Swing for 19. We're gonna pro set the heavy. We're gonna summon Vayu, special summon Bora. We're gonna swing over the Card Trooper. We're gonna swing. Oh no, we're not gonna swing. No, we are gonna swing. Yeah, we draw one off the Card Trooper, and we're gonna kill the Bora there. We're gonna set a back row pass. We're gonna pro set heavy. We're gonna drop this. We're gonna flip up the pro set heavy. We're gonna drop the dad. We're gonna Armageddon Knight the Necro. We're gonna swing for 28 and 14 respectfully. I'm going to set the return and pass. We're going to summon Sirocco. We're going to negate the attack. We're going to use the effect to pop back rows here. Pop the last, or we're going to pop the Sirocco. Now we're going to MST the last back row, and that's just game. Wow. So Dan takes game 2 pretty quickly there. Summoning that Dark Arm very early. It was enough to take down Yondame, but we're going to go into game 3. We're going to set a Dust Tornado pass. We're going to summon Card Trooper Mill 3. I'm going to set Icarus and a Torrential. We're going to Dust Tornado one of these random sets, hitting the Icarus. We're going to summon Vayu over the Card Trooper, draw 1, drawing Rhoda. We're going to draw Braincon. We're gonna summon the Greffer, pitch Sirocco, send Necro. We're gonna swing over the Vayu. Wait, what happened here? Oh, we're gonna chain Icarus. Yeah. We're gonna set the Rhoda and pass. We're gonna Whirlwind, Shura, search Kalut. Attack directly with the Shura, setting the Dust. We're gonna Vayu effect. We're gonna chain Dust to the Rhoda, summoning Armwing. We're gonna lose to this Kalut. Yep. And then we're gonna use Shura's effect, summon a Kalut from deck. And it does, well, Dan does have Gores. We're gonna drop the Gores here. We're gonna kill the token. We're gonna chain Necro. Now we're gonna special summon the Gale, half the Gores, make a Goyo. We're gonna set the, what is that, MST? We're gonna Brain Con the Goyo. We're gonna summon Armageddon Knight. Oh wow. We're gonna send Vayu effect. Do we have a Plague Engrave? So yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Pretty ballsy move here, but yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Looks like we're gonna summon Armor Master, swing over, and that's just game, huh? That's just game. Yeah, we just went for it. Yeah. Dan the Man takes down Yondame. Yeah, and we're on to the next final match here. We're gonna activate Allure. Looks like another Bird versus Bird Turbo matchup. This time we're gonna set 2 back row. Well, we have Icarus and Starlight. We're gonna summon Armageddon, sending Necro, swing for 14 here. I'm gonna set the MST and the back row here. We're gonna summon the Bora. We're gonna chain Boss. We're gonna chain Icarus, hitting the MST, chaining MST to the Starlight, and we're gonna set the Bottomless here. We're gonna set the Hamster here. We're gonna summon the Blizzy with the Glizzy. We're gonna make a 6, deal some piercing damage, but we're gonna drop that Ryko. And it looks like we're. Do we have a deck Devi? No, somebody has a deck Devi. You have a deck Devi. Yeah, we're gonna Ryko pop Bottomless, sack for Caius. Insane. You know, I see a lot of value players cutting Caius, but like I feel like that card's too good in this deck. Why would you cut this card? Like I can understand why, but honestly, it's too good. Too good. Especially when you play 3 Rykos, 2 Hamsters, like 1-2 Hamsters. That's a lot of fodder to summon Caius with. Like, come on, man, that card's way too good. We're gonna summon Card Trooper, mill 3. We're gonna Ick attack the Caius. We're gonna chain Deck Devi. Deck Devi against Blackwing's pretty decent because you get rid of Blizzards, Kalutes, Gales. Kalutes the most annoying part, along with Blizzard, your constant recursion, synchro monster right there, or synchro play. We're gonna attack over the Plague Spreader. We're gonna summon our own Sirocco, top for Plague. We're gonna make Black Rose, blow up the board. We're gonna Value effect, and that's just game with the Burial. Wow, Vincenzo with the clap. Now we're going to game 2. We're gonna set the Bottomless and pass. We're gonna Lure Darkness, banish the Necro. We're gonna set the Value, set the back row pass. We're gonna knock the Ryko. Insane. We're gonna summon Shura swing. We draw the heavy. We're gonna summon Card Trooper, mill 3. We're gonna attack over the Shura. We're gonna summon this Sirocco, swing over the Card Trooper. We're gonna deprison the Sirocco. We're gonna set the heavy. Is that heavy? Oh, it's MST. We're gonna Dust Rain the deprison. We're gonna mill 3. We're gonna activate heavy here. Yes. And now we're gonna Value effect for Armwing. We're gonna swing for 19 and 23 total. We're gonna summon Sirocco, use effect to pump. We're gonna run over this Armwing. We're gonna Mirror Force though. We're gonna set our own Mirror Force. Do we have enough darks? No. Well, I mean, we can just Greffer. Oh wait, no. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, no. We're just gonna swing directly. We're gonna Mirror Force here. We're gonna draw the Judgment. Now you have 3 darks. Now we're gonna drop the dad, and we're probably gonna judge. No, we're not gonna judgment then. But now we're gonna just summon the Greffer, send Sirocco, and then you got 3 darks again, and then you're just gonna go off. Yeah. Wow, insane match. Vincenzo takes that match 2-0. So I believe Italian Shuffle is up right now. Wow, crazy format. But yeah, we're gonna summon Kalute, searching the Blizzard. But let's be honest, I think Edison's kind of just solved at this point. But at least there's like more than one deck that's good compared to like GOAT format, where I just feel like Chaos Turbo is just the most dominant deck in that format. At least there's like 3 to 4 decks you can cycle between Edison format that are pretty top tier and that can win events. And GOAT format is just Chaos Turbo, like I said, and then you have Warrior, which is like anti Chaos Turbo. Warrior kind of loses to like the other decks, like regular GOAT control or Chaos control. So we're just going off here. I'm not even paying attention, but we're gonna summon this Vayu, swing directly. At some point we lost something to Caius. Looks like we banished the Whirlwind off the Caius and it gets bottomless, but we're gonna Raikou. We pop a back row, but we're gonna Lure Darkness, swinging directly with this Vayu. It's gonna get Deep Prison. Deep Prison of Vayu, that's pretty good value. We're gonna set the Legacy and pass. We're gonna set the MST and pass. We're gonna Legacy, draw the Shura. We're gonna summon Shura, swing directly for 18. We're gonna MST the Dust. We're gonna go Vayu effect for the Armed Wing. We're gonna top for Blake. We're gonna drop the Daddy. We're gonna pop that Mirror Force. Okay. Yes, another game that we're just going for it here. Now we're gonna summon Caius, banish the Shura. Is that just game? Wow. And that's game. Insane from Turner. So Turner takes game 1. TheRookYGO will start. We're gonna activate Blackwing Whirlwind, summon Bora, add Blizzard, Blizzy with the Glizzy. We're gonna set the Deep Prison. We're gonna set the Necro and 3 back row. We're gonna summon Kalute. We're gonna chain MST to the Whirlwind. We're gonna Mirror Force here. Insane. Flip up the Gardener. We're gonna summon the Plague. We're gonna Synchro for a Catastor. Do we have Deck Debbie? No, we don't. But we're gonna set the Return. Sorry. We're gonna Blizzard. Blizzy with the Glizzy. Summon Magical Android. We're gonna Bottomless that. We're gonna summon Dark Arm. Pop the set Return. We're gonna swing for 28. We do have Caius, but we're gonna top for Plague, and I'm assuming we're just gonna drop this Caius here. Yeah, get that Dark Arm out of here. But it looks like we're gonna drop this Gores now. And now we're just, it looks like we're in the driver's seat, but we're gonna negate the attack with Necro, but it still dies. We're gonna summon Card Trooper, Troop Loop Scoop. How do we get over this Gores? We are not getting over this Gores right now, but we are gonna draw a card. We're gonna set the Hamster. We're gonna sack for Sirocco. This, nope. We're gonna summon the Raikou. Raikou will pop the Gores now. We milled another Vayu. We're gonna set the Raikou. We're gonna sack for another Sirocco. Now we're gonna Vayu effect. We're gonna attack into the Raikou. Raikou will pop the Sirocco. So we're living on a prayer. Oh, we drew the Burial too. Okay, we're gonna Vayu effect for Arm Wing. We're gonna Burial. Wow. We're gonna top deck for Plague. Do we have anything for that? What is that? A Heavy. Wow. And that's Dark End. Are we gonna Vayu effect again? Hell yeah, we're just gonna Vayu effect again. We're gonna make Armor Master. Is this game? Wow, what a comeback from Turner. Wow. Wow, Turner. Wow. Insane. 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 Wow. Insane. You had literally had nothing. Literally had nothing. But the Raikous, the Hamsters definitely kept you in the game. Just delayed the inevitable, but then the inevitable became into a winning situation. Wow, insane match. Gotta love War League sometimes, you know. It's still up right now. We're gonna set the Vayu, set the back row pass. Oh, it looks like we got what, Light Sworns? Oh no, it's Twilight. Yeah, it was Twilight. So yeah, we're gonna summon Lila. Lila's gonna use the effect to pop the Deep Prison. We're gonna set Dust Shoot and the Beckoning and phase mill 3. We're gonna trap Dust Shoot the Shura away. We're gonna Vayu attack over the Lila. So it looks like Vayu's having the upper hand against Blackwing in this final, from the looks of it. But yeah, we're gonna draw our Greed. We're gonna keep swinging with the Lumina. End phase mill 3. We mill the Wolf, crazy. And we mill another Wolf. We mill double Wolf. Shit. And a Necrogarna. We're gonna Heavy Storm, Chain Beckoning. Discard a hand. We're gonna add back the JD. The best trap to set in this deck is literally Beckoning Light. At any point, they can change their hand into something insane. We break on the Wolf, and but it looks like Mandarino knew his fate because Fabio just had the upper hand. They had the JD in hand, so yeah, they just conceded there. We're gonna Lure Darkness, Whirlwind Shura for Kalut. We draw the Cold Wave. We're gonna Solar Recharge. We're gonna set T-War just because the Consecrated, and let's just pass. We're gonna Brain Con the Consecrated. The Consecrated for Cyber Dragon. But yeah, I think we what happened there? But I guess we just passed. We're just gonna Cold Wave. We're gonna summon the Blizzard, special summon Bora, make Brio, pitch, bounce back Raikou. We're just gonna go for it, and that's game. So yeah, Mandarino comes back in game 2. We're gonna charge the Light Brigade for the Lumina. We're gonna start the Torrential and pass. Looks like we side to Skill Drain and Oppression for this matchup. We're gonna Torrential here. We're gonna set 2 back rows pass. Ooh, we're gonna heavy. Oof. Oof. Rough. We're gonna Lumina pitch for Garroth. We're gonna Foolish the Necro, and we're gonna end phase mill 3, end phase mill 2, draw Brain Con. We're gonna special summon Cyber Dragon, normal summon Blizzard, Blizzard effect for Gale, Gale effect to half. We're gonna Brain Con the Garroth. We're gonna attack over the Lumina. We're gonna swing directly for Blizzard and Cyber Dragon, I'm assuming. And now what are we gonna make here? We're gonna make Goyo, we're gonna make a Stardust, and we're gonna Monster Reincarnation the Honest. Oof. And now we're gonna summon Cyber Dragon. Damage step Honest. Set to my body. We're gonna run over the Cyber Dragon. Necrogarna protects. We're gonna drop this JD. We're gonna Judgment the JD. We're gonna attack over the Cyber Dragon. We're finally gonna take the Cyber Dragon. We're gonna Solar Recharge the Wolf. We draw Consecrated. Mill 2, summon the Wolf, attack over the Cyber. We're gonna summon Consecrated. We're gonna set Beckoning. We're gonna Mirror Force the Goyo. Oof. Wait, isn't that my body? Why didn't you my body that? Oh, we don't have 1500 life points. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. But yeah, it looks like Fabio King takes the match with Twilight. Didn't have enough for the my body as a shield. That's rough. Rough. You could have argued maybe use the my body if they attempted a JD effect. Maybe. And then you could save the Solemn. But it looks like the Solemn made it so he couldn't use the my body. That's crazy. Alright, we have, I'm not even gonna say that name, versus Giorgione. Now we have, looks like we have birds on birds again. Caca! That was a weak caca. We're gonna set 2 back rows and pass. Boss and Legacy. We're just gonna set here or just pass. We're just gonna pass. We're just gonna pass. Somebody gotta make a play at some point. I'm gonna summon Kalut, swing. We're just summoning the Vayu, special summon Gale. We'll attack over the Kalut. We're gonna lose the Kalut here. We're gonna attack direct for 13. We're just gonna pass. We draw the Starlight Road. We're gonna activate Legacy. We're gonna summon Blizzard for Kalut. We're gonna swing over the Gale. No, are we gonna damage that Kalut? No, we're just gonna crash. We're gonna set 2 more back rows. One of them's a Starlight. We're gonna summon our own Blizzard effect for the Gale effect. Half the Kalut. We're gonna kill the Kalut with our face-up value. We're gonna swing direct for 13. We're gonna set the Mirror Force and pass. We're gonna chain Heavy Storm. We're gonna chain Jar, chain Book. Summon Sirocco, special summon Bora, special summon Gale. We're gonna pump up the Bora, and that's game. 7,100 damage minus the what's Gale's defense? I forgot what Gale's defense is. It's 400. That's over 6k damage. Oh wow, that was insane from Giorgione. Wow, Geo, I should say. We're gonna set the Road in Icarus. Well, we said Legacy and Bottomless. We're gonna Allure Darkness. We're gonna Bora. We're gonna balance the Bora. We're gonna activate Legacy. Shout out to Legacy Zalea. He's not even playing this final. Attack with the Vayu and the Gale. We're gonna set Icarus, set back row pass. I'm gonna summon Shura. Shura gets Bottomless. We're gonna chain the Icarus, Ick attack, hitting the Gale and the set Icarus here. We're gonna chain Icarus. Are we not? Huh? Why didn't we Road? Oh, I think we try to pop one of our own, right? If you had Road set, like I'm curious what they Icarus though. My BTH and your set back. Oh, okay, so we did that to play around their Starlight. Okay, smart. Yeah, we're gonna summon Shura, special summon Gale, half the Blizzard, chain another Icarus. Crazy Icarus attack in the mirror match. I don't know what's going on there, but we're gonna kill both. We're gonna run over the Gale. It's gonna get deprisoned. Looks like Geo's in a good spot here, but we do have the Sirocco from Non-Dator. We're gonna go Sirocco, Brink on the Gale. Oh, that's insane. We're gonna have the value. Oh, we're gonna synchro for Thought Ruler. We're gonna gain some life points back. Oh, then you should have not have the attack, right? We're gonna set the Book. We're gonna Allure Darkness. We're gonna summon Blizzard, summon the Gale. We're gonna half the Thought Ruler. We're gonna pro set Heavy. We're gonna attack over the Gale. We're gonna gain some life. We're gonna pro Heavy. We're gonna flip Solemn. We're gonna Solemn the Solemn. Wow. We're gonna sack for Sirocco. Swing over the Thought Ruler, and that's game because we draw Jar Agreed, and Giorgione takes the match. So we're gonna start first. Set right, go set 2 back row pass. We're gonna trap does shoot the Vayu away. We're gonna set 2 back rows of our own. We're gonna Allure Darkness, banish Sirocco. We're gonna summon the Card Trooper, Bill 3. We're gonna swing right for 19. Sorry about that. We're gonna activate Legacy Zalea. We're gonna activate Allure, banish the Bora. We're gonna dust the Bottomless. We're gonna summon Sirocco, special summon Bora, pump over the Card Trooper. No, we're not gonna pump. We're gonna swing into the Raiko. We're gonna deprison the Bora. Looks like we're gonna pop the. We're gonna pop itself, or no? We just mill. Okay. Now we're gonna Sirocco pump over. We're just gonna pass. We're gonna summon Blizzard, special summon Gale. Half the Sirocco running over. We're gonna swing Greg for 13. Does Vincenzo have a Vayu? Yes, we do have a Vayu engrave. Okay, and we do have the Heavy. Oh, did we just reveal the Heavy? What's going on here? Oh. Well, I got a little cocky there. A little bit of cockiness here. Okay, but we do have the outs. We literally had Heavy, BrainCon. Literally the best one-ofs in Edison format with the Caius. Cooked. So yeah, Vincenzo takes game 1. Didn't even have to make a play there. We're gonna summon Bora, Whirlwind, make Armor Master defense, set the Legacy. We're gonna MST the Whirlwind. We're gonna set Hamster, set 2 back row pass. That's why they call them Italian Shuffle, because all they do is freaking shuffle. We're going to sack for Caius, targeting the Armor Master. We're going to chain Icarus, hitting both back rows. That was a good hit. We're going to swing direct for 24. We're going to set, what we set? Dust. We're going to Legacy for another Dust. We're going to summon Blizzard. Blizzard for Gale. Gale effect. We're going to run over this Caius. We're going to set the Dust. We draw Compulse. We're in a Dust Tornado, the Dust, chaining Transmigration Prophecy, putting back our Whirlwind, and make them put back their MST. Interesting, because now they can MST your Whirlwind again. We're going to make Stardust, Ryko just to mill, and we're going to set a back row pass. We're going to set 2 back rows. We're going to attack. We're probably going to de-prison this. We draw Burial, but we have nothing banished. That's crazy. We have nothing banished. How crazy is that? We do have 1 value, and now we do have the Sirocco. So we're probably just gonna Ryko effect here. No, we're not. Okay. We're gonna Legacy for the Allure for banishing the Dad. We're gonna Whirlwind Shura. We're gonna Bottomless. We're gonna chain Compulse. That's one good way of using Compulse. With a Ryko. Summon Sirocco. Bombs to Sirocco. We're gonna set Judgment. We're going to summon Shura. Shura will swing for 18. We summon value. We draw value. We're going to Dust Shoot away the Sirocco. Because you could easily just Sirocco there. Now we're going to Burial, and now we're going to value effect. We're going to chain DD Crow on the Sirocco. That makes sense, but we're going to Solemn the Solemn, and it looks like Geo takes game 2. So yeah, it does make sense to banish Sirocco instead of value, because there's more possibility of him having another value, so it'd still be live if he sends another value, whereas if you get rid of the Sirocco, it's just a value, right? Can't value. We're gonna Lower Darkness for the value. Armageddon, send Necro, set 2. We're in a Heavy Storm here. We lose both our back rows. We're going to summon Shura, Bora. I'm so used to Shura and Whirlwind, sorry. We're in a Necro, the Shura looks like. We're going to misclick. How do you misclick? Oh, you're going to set, and then you realize you have the Gores. So we're just going to drop the Gores here. Probably soft cheated there, I'm gonna set this torrential. Oh wait, I'm gonna put that back and call it a misclick. I'm just kidding. Not trying to make accusations here, but we're gonna Bottomless the Caius. We're gonna set our back rows now. We're gonna go Whirlwind, Blizzard for the Bora. Search the value off the Whirlwind. We're gonna make Brio pitch, bouncing back the Gores, and we're gonna swing. I guess we're not gonna torrential now. We draw our value here. We're going to return. Wow, that's pretty good. We're going to sack for another Caius. It's 48 and 8. So that's not a game. And we're going to banish both our monsters. We're going to DD Crow the Necro, though. We're going to summon Blizzard for Bora. We're going to Torrential here. And now we're just revealing our hand. Value for game. Vincenzo with the cockiness, but yeah, looks like Italian Shuffle is just cleaning up here. Seba, let's get on with the replay. Looks like some more birds. Shura set Bottomless, set Hamster, set back row again. We're gonna summon the value. Special summon the Ryko. We're gonna Bottomless. No, we hit the Bottomless. We're gonna Refer, pitch, value effect, and we're just gonna go for it here. I thought Seba would be on frogs. We're gonna swing directly for 11 and 17 here. We're gonna set 2 and pass. We're gonna Dust Shoot. When a Gale effect, half the Greffer. Set 2 back row pass. When Armageddon, send Plague, top for Plague. When to make Stardust. When to return. When to synchro for another 8. Dark End, send the Gale. And we're just going to go for game. When a Mirror Force, chain Stardust. I think that's still a game, obviously. And yes, looks like Dan the man takes game 1. Vayu Turbo. Vayu Turbo really showing up against Blackwings right now. Rhoda for Greffer. Greffer pitch Vayu. Sirocco, send Vayu. Vayu effect. Want to put 4K on board already. Does it connect? Yes, it connects. So that's 4K off the rip. We're gonna set 4 with the Starlight. We're gonna heavy Starlight, Blizzard, Bora. We're gonna have to make something here. Brio, pitch Shura, bounce back to Stardust. We're gonna have to drop the dad because now we have 3 darks. We're gonna chain Bottomless. Prio. Did we use Prio? I don't know what we Prio popped, but looks like we hit the Bottomless. But we're gonna attack, crash, and that's another 4K to the face. That's game right there. Dan with the 2-0. Oof. Vayu Turbo again showing up against Blackwings. Wow, looks like Vayu Turbo's clean sweeping. So versus Dan, we got Vayu versus Vayu, Italian Shuffle, and Ladder Beast. Win a Rhoda, win a Lure, Banish, set back row pass. What is that, Dust Shoot? That is Dust Shoot. We're just going to wait for our opponent to make a play to use the Dust Shoot. Insane. What's going on? We're doing some Italian shit. Oh, we're Dust Shooting first? Okay, we're going to send the Sirocco. I low-key think, like, I don't know. If you're gonna flip the Dust Shoot, you should definitely flip the Dust Shoot, right? Like, you just flip the Dust Shoot as soon as they set 2, and you're like, I don't know. I'm not making any accusations here, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. Like, again, I can't understand Italian, so I'm not sure. Oh no, it's kind of fishy. Just so you can get knowledge of that. But yeah, we're gonna Dust Shoot. Again, send their card trooper back. Again, I'm not making accusations, but it seems a little fishy there. We're going to set Torrential. We're going to summon Armageddon, Torrential here. We're going to send Vayu. We're going to set the Deep Prison. We're going to set the Necro. We're going to set, what we set? Greffer? Insane. We're going to heavy. Greffer, flip. Send Vayu, send Sirocco. Vayu effect. I want a Burial. I want to drop that. Sack for Caius. And that's game. Looks like Vincenzo takes game 1. Who will be the better Vayu Turbo player here? Let's see. We're going to set Raiko. We're going to Lure. Banish the Caius. So, I wonder how do you deal with the mirror? It's just Sirocco is very annoying, right? I guess Crow is very good in the mirror. But yeah, oh, what's going on here? We just went all out. You see how easy it is for Vayu Turbo just to craft dad like it's nothing? And wow, this just basically auto loses there. Wow, Dan the man taking game 2 in like less than a second there. Wow. Wow, we're already into game 3. That's crazy. Speechless. We're activate Dust Shoot this time. We sent back what, Greffer, I think. We're gonna set the Raiko pass. We're gonna summon the Armageddon, send Vayu. Armageddon swing into Raiko. We're gonna mill 3. We're gonna set 3. We're gonna summon Armageddon, sending Sirocco. We're gonna special summon Vayu. Armwing. We're gonna deal 14 and 23, which is like 37, I think. We're gonna mirror Deep Prison the Armwing. We're gonna set a back row pass. We're gonna set Raiko, set return, but we have nothing in banished. So we need to get some mills off here. We're gonna make Black Rose blow up the goddamn board, but we're gonna chain Solemn Judgment to the Black Rose. Summon, of course. We're gonna set our own Raikou again. Double Raikou. We're gonna Sirocco mind control the Raikou. Yeah, mind control's pretty good in this mirror match. Yeah. We're gonna flip up Raikou, pop the other Raikou. Crazy. And we mill Vayu. We're gonna make Armory Arm. We're gonna swing direct for 18. We're gonna deck Devi, and that's nope. We just concede. Yeah, Dan the man takes the match. I believe Dan represents Ladder Beast, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, looks like shuffle. I'm pretty sure they already just won this. But we're just looks like we got Fabio King finishing it up the last round of the Edison War League versus Turner, who had an insane match from earlier. Twilight versus Vayu Turbo. Let's see who wins. We're gonna recharge. We draw the Wolf. We're gonna Lila. End phase mill 3. We mill the Wolf. Hey, we're gonna Heavy Storm. Chain T-Roar. We're gonna set Dust Shoot. We're gonna Dust Shoot the Honest. We're gonna swing directly for 17. We're opting not to attack with Wolf. Pretty smart there. We're gonna summon the Greffer. Attacking into Raikou. Raikou pop Greffer. We're gonna Lumina effect. Top Plague effect. We're gonna make Goyo, and this is how we out the Gores. Take 1,000. Take 1850. Take 21, and we have to drop the Gores here. And we're gonna attack the Gores, and we're just gonna take the Gores. End phase. We're gonna mill 3, mill 2. We're gonna attack over the Lumina. We're gonna summon Arma, send Plague. We're gonna top for Plague, make a Goyo and set 2 back rows. We're gonna crash. We're gonna deprison their Goyo. We're gonna crash. We're gonna attack over the Gores. We're gonna Mirror Force. We're gonna Judgment the Gores. I mean the Mirror Force. We're gonna take back our Gores. We're gonna attack Damage Step Honest. Nope. We're gonna deprison that. And we're gonna come back here from the Gores and the Goyo. We're gonna drop Gores though of our own. We're gonna crash the Goyo. Honest. Oh dang! That's crazy. Insane game there. Fabio King takes game 1. Fabio King has been insane this entire season. We're gonna set the Raikou and the Oppression. We're gonna Oppression the Cyber Dragon. We're gonna hack into the Raikou though. We're gonna pop the Necro. We're gonna mill 3. We mill our own Necro. We're gonna Rotor for the Greffer. Greffy. We're gonna summon Greffer, Petch, Vayu effect. We're gonna chain DD Crow. We're just gonna swing for 17. We're gonna charge the Light Brigade for the Lila. We're gonna Lila, crash, Damage Step Honest. Okay, now we're in end phase. Pop the Oppression. End phase mill 3. Armageddon Knight sending Vayu effect for Arm Wing. We're gonna attack direct for 23 here. Draw the Lumina. We're gonna Lumina effect. Summon Lila. We're gonna swing over the Armor. We're gonna special summon the Chaos Sorcerer, my bad. Banishing the Arm Wing. Ooh, that Lightning Vortex will go crazy. I'm gonna special summon Cyber Dragon, Lightning Vortex, and we swing for 21. Why didn't we special summon the Gale? Well, I guess we're holding the Gale, right? Guess we want to hold the Gale here. Sorry about, I'm glitching out. We're gonna set the Honest. We're gonna attack into the Honest. We're gonna chain Necro. We're gonna Pot Avarice. That was a pretty good top deck there. We'll draw the Recharge and the Wolf. Hey, why not, right? We're gonna special summon the Judgment Dragon, and wow, we're gonna run over. We're gonna Necro Garden that. We're gonna Honest effect, bounce it back to hand. We're gonna set the Mirror Force. We're gonna end phase mill 4. We're gonna special summon Gale. Oh, and that honest is gonna go crazy, but we could make, no, we can't make Dark End. We could make, well, no, Colossal will lose to that Mirror Force, but we do, oh, we have 4 darks. Oh, that's crazy. That sucks, huh? We're just gonna make Colossal. It's gonna get Mirror Forced, and honestly 17, well, no, this is 17, 15, or 15, 17. We're gonna drop the Gores, I'm assuming. No, we're not gonna drop Gores. Why didn't we just drop Gores? Is there a reason we didn't drop Gores? Oh, I guess because we want to try to craft for Dad. Because they could just pay 1,000 and blow up the, well, I mean, I guess. We're gonna set Bottomless. Lila will pop the Bottomless. We're gonna swing directly for 21, and that's just game. Yeah. I mean, either way, if you drop Gores, maybe they would have paid 1,000. Yeah, they definitely would have paid 1,000. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it didn't matter. It actually just didn't matter. In the end, it looks like Fabio King takes the dub. Tuning into all these replays, I really appreciate you all checking out my channel. Now we're gonna focus on redo format and get some Tengu format, maybe some hat format in, because I'm seeing a lot more demand for hat. But yeah, again, thank you guys for enjoying the ride. Look out for more content. I'll see y'all in the RRC. Peace out.